Talking to David Sanborn. David, again, because last year at this time we had a talk in somewhat other weather conditions, I might add. So,
quite different.
So you're not eating ice cubes this time.
No.
One of the things we talked about then, and I suggest we just keep the conversation going, was the intimacy of the CD that you had then released, and it was a very tight and intimate concert also. You were then, however, in the big Statenhal, the big auditorium, and now you're more in a theater setting. Mm-hmm. How do you compare the band you have now and the band you had then?
Well, I mean, the band that I had then is my normal touring band. It's more of an electric context. This is a very acoustic situation, even though Richard Bona, the bass player, is playing electric bass. The dynamics are much lower. There's acoustic piano, and Brian Blade, the drummer, is playing at a much, more nuanced, softer dynamic level. And it's a quartet, as opposed to six pieces. So there's all of those factors. Just the dynamics and volume level is much lower, And the music is different, the feel is different. It's an entirely different situation. The band that was here last year is my normal touring band, which is more kind of a funk thing, more on the hard edge end of the spectrum. And this is a little bit different. We're playing a lot of Joe Samples music, who's the piano player in this group, and it's a different situation. It's more of a cooperative effort, rather than the one last year was my room, my thing, but my band.
Yeah. We talked last year about the mystery of the saxophone. How do you treat that mystery in this setting? You described it as a more acoustic setting with somewhat different music than your normal touring band. How do you adjust yourself in your playing mode?
Well, I think you generally play softer. You have a different... your range of dynamics is much broader, I think. You tap into the more the softer, more nuanced aspects of the instrument than you do with a more funk kind of situation. But,
so there's other aspects that you explore.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Could you give an example there? For instance, tone color or something?
Yes. That's.
But what's on your mind in that setting? I mean, I'm just trying to figure out because
I don't think it's a conscious thing. I think you just react to your circumstances, and I mean, I just know that after the fact I can